Hey, what's up YouTube? Today I'm going to be reviewing the Mini Jambox, which was just released a couple days ago, and I'll be comparing that to the original Jambox that's been out for quite a while. First things first, let's go ahead and take a look at the first Jambox. This one that I have is, of course, the red and black one that you can see. I'm not going to really talk about sound quality during this because, well, I can't really show you a demonstration of one because it's going to be hard to hear it through the device which I'm recording from. But right off the bat, let's take a look at the original Jambox. As you can see, the box, which I'm sure everyone has seen in the stores, or if you've been looking at one, then you go ahead, take a look at the back here. Now, once you open this up, you'll have the Jambox sitting right on top. Of course, this is my own personal one, which I've had for quite a while. Honestly, I love it. The sound, I can't complain. Looking at the Jambox, you can see it has, let's see if I can show you here. You have it's kind of hard to see the black on black, but you do have a three-phase button, you have an auxiliary input, and then you have the micro USB to go ahead and charge it. Once you go ahead and turn it on, you can hear it emits a little sub-frequency, and then it will go ahead and sync up with your device that you have. Up on top you do have the three buttons. This is going to be your button which you can actually set for whatever you want, such as skipping to the next song. You can go ahead and answer phone calls with it. It does have a built-in microphone which you can use to go ahead and, if you're using your phone, go ahead and talk to people with. And then you have your volume control, your volume up and your volume down. So this is the original Jambox. One thing I would like to note is when you do purchase this with inside the box, you do get your flat auxiliary cable. You get your USB cable here, which this is what you're going to be using to go ahead and charge it and connect to your computer for any firmware updates. And one thing I'd like to note is you also get a wall charger, which comes in pretty handy too. So that right there, that's the original Jambox. Like I said, a couple days ago, they have gone ahead and released the Mini Jambox. Let's go ahead and bring that one in, which is much smaller. Let's go ahead and compare the boxes to each other. Pretty big difference there. Sorry, as I'm doing this all one-handed. So right when you open up the Mini Jambox, if I can ever get this thing open. There's the Mini Jambox right there. Of course, this is the gray one, as you can tell. It is a little different. You no longer have the flip switches. Instead, you have digital buttons. I haven't really messed around a whole lot with this, as I just got this today. Some similarities are you're going to see that you do still have your three buttons at the top. Of course, the play, pause, volume down, volume up. It does give a little kick when you do turn it on. You can just hold the button. It's kind of cool. And then you have your sync button. You have, of course, your same micro USB and your auxiliary in. As far as the accessories go, this one only came with the flat auxiliary cable and a USB charging cable. It did not come with the wall charging adapter, which was kind of sad to see because that's mainly how I charge mine. But this one, it does support firmware updates as well. See the pattern here. One nice thing is it is a aluminum finish. The whole body is made of aluminum, which is really nice. And it is pretty small compared to the original. So you can see right here, they are the same height. I believe they are the same width. This one actually sticks out just a little bit further. And as far as thickness goes, it is significantly smaller. It's almost half of what the original Jambox is. I have played around with it. I have compared the two. I know I can't really talk about or let you guys hear sound quality on here because I know that is kind of hard to do. But honestly, this one, the original Jambox, does sound significantly better than the Mini. The Mini does have some problems. It does feel like the sound does get washed out. The bass is still rich, surprisingly for as small as it is, but the bass on the original Jambox is going to be a lot better. I personally, for the price, right now the Mini is going for $179.99, and then the original Jambox I believe is $149.99, and you can find it at a lot of places on sale for $129. I personally would go with the original Jambox just because it does sound a lot better. You do get more accessories with it. And one thing I would like to note that I didn't show here is you also get a nice little velvet carrying pouch to go ahead and put that one in, so that when you're transporting it, you know, it prevents it from all your scuffs. The another thing I'd like to note is they both do have a rubber finish on it. The original Jambox is, everything you see here that's red is completely rubberized. On this one, it is an aluminum, so the only rubber that you can see here are these little end marks on each side. So if you are playing music with a lot of bass, you'll notice that the Jambox will start to move. Sometimes it will fall off the desk if you do have it placed on a desk. Also, one nice thing about them is they do have a little website up here. Let me try to bring mine up if you guys can zoom into here. Where's my cursor at? There it is. So you can actually go into the Jambox itself and you can control everything from your computer. So this is where you would go ahead and have all your firmware updates. So here's my original Jambox that I have. Let's go ahead and pull that up. So you can actually change the voices of the, I guess, person talking to you when they're saying volume up, volume down, Jambox is ready. You can change everything here. You can, of course, change or update the firmware on it. The Mini Jambox does have a nicer little user interface on it where it actually brings up the Jambox itself. From here, you can click the shortcuts where you can tell it what you want that play button that I was talking about earlier. Press and hold it to do what? Voice control, dial a contact. It's also showing you what your other buttons can do. If you want to use phone calls, you have your prompts. You have live audio, which is a setting that you can go ahead and put on it. Me personally, I listen to a few types of music with live audio. It does muffle them out. The volume tends to get lower. The only time I've really noticed that it does do a good job is if you are, like it says, listening to live music. Then it actually sounds really good. But if you're just listening to regular music, it does sound kind of washed down. It sounds kind of tinny. So yeah, that's my review for the two Jamboxes that just came out, or as far as the Mini one that just came out. Again, for your buck, I would recommend going with this one. But if you do like convenience, something you can just throw in your pocket, and you're not really an audio fiend like myself, then the Mini is for you. But again, keep in mind that you do get less accessories, and it is almost double the price. Alright, hope you enjoyed that. Thank you guys.